A very good morning to you. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm at Northampton station, and that was sitting in the platform, and luckily I've got this far up the platform, and of course it starts off, doesn't it? I'm on my way to Glasgow, and I'm going to stay in Scotland for 5 days. Okay, so come with me. My train's at 6:01 as far as Rugby. That's on the bank just out north of Northampton station. Okay, we're just coming up to Daventry International Freight Terminal, where the water train deposits its bottled water. A lot of people have been asking me about that. And there it is, standing there empty behind the bushes, waiting to go back to Dollins Moor. With a bit of luck, that will come up the line behind us, and we shall see it at Rugby. A very warm welcome to Rugby. It's now about 6:30. Our train is due at 6:45. This is the train that was in Daventry International Freight Terminal.
London North Western Railway service to London Euston, North Buckby, Northampton, Wolverton, Milton Keynes Central, Leighton Buzzard and London Euston. This train is
.57307, that's the standby locomotive, Lady Penelope. This is our train coming into platform 2, 06:45 hours, 11 coach Pendolino. Misty side out there. Not going to be a very bright day at all, but we've been on the train just 5 minutes and we've got a cup of tea. We've ordered breakfast. Boris is with us. And very soon I think we'll be passing that freight train that went earlier. Well, we're just whizzing past the one that came out of Daventry International Freight Terminal. That's 3 times you've seen that this morning. That's just near Atherstone now. Ah, well, I'm sorry, but you're not getting a share in that. Still misty, still early yet. This is Basford Hall.
Now on the approach into crew, please use this time to look around for your personal belongings and luggage, and remember, please be careful when stepping from the train to the platform edge. As crew, our next station stop.
Just a quick glimpse of a shunter there. Can't get a window, that's the trouble. Not for this side anyway. That's Wigan North Western. That's departing from Preston. We're running slow on caution because there's animals on the track. This is Lancaster. Change here for Grange over Sands. And up the coastal route to Carlisle. And that is Carnforth. Well, here we are at Carlisle. We're running 10 minutes late due to them moo cows on the line.
Hi, good morning. I've got a taxi booked with you for 10:40 from Glasgow Central Station to just come
I think
past.
one lonely train spotter by the looks of it.
About 15 minutes late.
Your mobile phones in tower mode if you are sitting in carriage there. And if you are using your laptop with radios etc. please have headphones attached to it. These are the cut service customers in this carriage for recliners. So again, next stop will be Glasgow Central. Running about 10 minutes late at the present moment, but hopefully we'll maybe recover some of that time, possibly maybe around about 5 minutes late into Glasgow. We do have a slight bit of make-up time on this service, so hopefully we'll be in Glasgow near enough onward time.
That was Carlisle Kingmore, and this is the freight yards. Not a lot here these days.
Time into Glasgow, the time is 10:38, but hopefully we'll recover some of that 10 minutes, and hopefully maybe just arrive to Glasgow roughly around about 5 minutes behind schedule. Thank you.
Well, there's a few locos there. Whether we got them on still shots or not, I do not know. Well, we just passed Motherwell, so we've come in on a different route this time because we're late. Okay, stopped raining. We're coming up to Polmadie. Well, we got into Glasgow at 12 minutes to 11 and I had to walk the full length. That's my train, what I came in on. I had to walk the full length of the platform down to the ticket office, get a Glasgow runabout and get on this train, which is the 11 o'clock for Penzance. But of course I'm not going to Penzance, am I? I'm going to Motherwell.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome once again. This is the 11 o'clock cross-country service for Penzance. First call point today will be Motherwell. Motherwell first time appointed in 15 minutes time. Formation of today's train is our first class coach, coach A, and very along the train. Standard class coaches is B, C, D, to make sure that you are sitting in your correct reserved seat, or to make sure the seat you are occupying is available for each of you with us today. Occasion on today's journey will also be provided. This is in the form of a time-seat service. You will find anything to eat on it. Please remain in your seats and when you arrive at members of your onboard team who will provide you with refreshments on today's journey. And finally, we do ask you to keep all your luggage at first level at all times. It is expected to take nothing suspicious on today's journey.
That's the River Clyde, for those that don't know. Going past a lovely mural in a minute. Track machines coming up. That's it, Motherwell. I'm going to see my lady now. What's all this rain then?
Oh,
Hey?
Cameras, one not enough. It's a fancy setup.
Oh no, it is. A roll filled with anything you like except mustard, thank you.
A what?
Anything you like except mustard in a soft roll.
Cold or hot?
Oh, cold?
You want a ham or something?
Yeah, ham, yeah.
Salad?
Yeah.
No mustard.
You're supposed to remember.
Oh, she will be.
It's only been 2 months.
I don't know what day I'm on,
I
Pet.
don't want that dice. Looks a bit dicey to me. It was like this coming up over Carstairs that way from Carlisle, and then it was all right in Glasgow.
I was like, yesterday I was in Glasgow, it's bloody roasted.
So there you go.
Salt, pepper.
That's a nice little train. This goes right back up almost to Dumbarton, where I'm staying with my friends John and Peter. Hello, boys. Goes to Dalmuir. First stop is Wifflet, where we'll be getting off, and hopefully see a tanker train. Okay, hopefully. We don't make no promises, but first we go past the wheelie place, as I call it, where they do the re-wheeling. That's all old sidings behind there. And when we've done this, we go through Mossend Yard. Oh, it's an old unit there, look. I think that was a 37 down there, but I can't be sure. Anyway, now it's Mossend Yard next, the west side. You're going to have to really keep your eyes skint on this. We're going so blooming fast, very difficult to film. Not one loco, oh dear, what I was going to do. There's a red Schenker I saw behind me, so whether that'll come up to us, Wifflet, or whether we shall get it on the way back, or maybe it will turn around and go south, I don't know. That weren't very good, was it? That's the unit we've just arrived on. It's slipping well on these wet tracks. They're so light, aren't they, these trains? They just slip. And they cancel them if they slip too much, because they get late. One going the other way in a minute. Well, it might not be going anywhere, and it's raining. I've just got to show you the lovely little faces on these baby pansies, and I think we've got a freight coming. I'm hoping. Yeah, looking good. Might be a light engine. It was last time I came up here. That's a little shorty, isn't it? Come from Coatbridge, I think.
11:52, service to Cumbernauld.
Did you hear that? This is going to Cumbernauld. and there it stays for a few minutes and then it comes back. No announcement for this whatsoever.
The next train at platform 1 will be at 11:58, service to Rugby, calling.
Yeah, just announcing it now.
Glasgow Central, Anderston, Exhibition Centre.
That's going to. Oh, so noisy. Oh, looks like a track machine come to pick up some track workers. There were two of them, I can only see one now. Well, that's a first for me, that is. I've never seen that happen before. I've seen crew changes and stuff like that, of course, but whoever has seen a track maintenance vehicle and someone boarding it, oh. Okay, off you go. Oh. Well, that was a proper crew change. Only got one member of staff on it, he got off and the other one got on. There you go. Well, I just had a message from Darren that I'm not going to see anything else, but look what's come round the curve. Mr. Schenker. Well, there you go. This is odd, isn't it? Got up there 12:33 to Dalmuir. Has 3 coaches, and what happens is the train comes in, stops. It's got 6 coaches, and no one can get on it. But someone got off it. I didn't read on the front, it said not in service. This is the one coming back that went up to Coatbridge. And one coming the other way, look. But I'm going to get on this one. think that was worth coming back for. A drop of the old brew, mate. Well, I'm now back at Motherwell. Because of all the locos at Mossend Yard, I'm going to go back and have another crack at it, and then carry on the same train to Partick or Hindland, and then get stay on the same train, or change trains and go to Dumbarton. Well, I've come up here in the lift. It's spotting with rain again out there. And they're repairing the waiting shelter, so I thought I'd come up here out of the way. My train's going to be about 15 minutes yet, and that's going to Dalmuir, and it's facing, we'll say, west, and the one I'm getting on faces the opposite direction, and that's going to Dalmuir as well. So they sort of do a circle. Very good. This is our train to go back through Mossend Yard.
The next train on platform 3 will be the 1318 service to Dalmuir, Collier, Fairballs, Hamilton Central, Hamilton West, Blantyre, Newton, Cambusline, Rutherglen, Dalmarnock, Bridgeton, Argyll Street, Glasgow Central, Anderson, Exhibition Centre, Partick, Pineland, Jordan Hill, Scotstoun Hill, Garskaden, Yoker, Clyde and Dalmuir.
Well, we're right at the back of the train. So we'll be on this now for, I don't know what, 3/4 of an hour? Half an hour? I really ain't got a clue. But we'll want to be out that side and then immediately move over to that side.
1319 service to Lanark.
Rightio, we're on the move. Keep your fingers crossed. Going to see a nice mural if it's not all got mucky and tatty. We're rocking about from side to side. Oh, it's a bit dark under there, isn't it? Okay, here we go. You can see how clever you've got to be. When we went down the other way, there was 3 locos that side. Now we come back, they're all over the other side, they've moved. Sod's law, isn't it? Anyway, I enjoy doing this, it's a challenge. That's interesting. That's salt. Pardon me, salt coming out the bricks, or out the earth behind the bricks and coming through. That's Bridgeton. Next stop is Argyll Street. We go underground and come up again to just before Partick. This is Partick. You can see the River Clyde, pardon me, the River Clyde from here if I just move up the platform a bit. But I like to see these murals on the side of the buildings as well. I'm going to take a photo of them, okay? That's good timing. Dumbarton Central train, 3 coaches. Well, we're nearly there now. Coming up is Dumbarton, and then we've got to get a cab.
We are now approaching Dumbarton Central. Blantyre, please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
This is a platform I've never been into before, because this is a change of service with the timetables. Never used to have trains terminating here. Well, not in my era anyway. But I've been to this station more than I've been to Wellingborough, I think. Lovely little flower tubs, very nice, aren't they? But it's mizzling with rain, I'm afraid. It's another choo-choo puffer over there. That's what's brought us, a 320415. And that'll sit there, and at some time or other we'll go back. I love the lanterns along the platform canopy and up there. Very ornate. And that was all trees along there. I think they're going to lay another track one day, I don't know. Who can tell? This train has either come from Helensburgh or Balloch. That's it, we're going to get a taxi now.